Well, because you actually do, even though you're a very startlingly handsome young man, you do have a long Brucey face,
I've got a little bit of Brucey in me, yeah.
Yeah, but that's a good thing to have, isn't it?
I know. I hope I'm as light on my feet at that age. He came past, actually.
What did he say?
He said something to our gorilla, didn't he, to Bono?
Yeah, he said he's Ronnie Corbett in there.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he knows something. Let me ask you about the characters on the show you have there, because I love seeing Bolo. That's a new character. Eleanor is a brand new character. Only in one episode I was disappointed to see.
Yeah.
Who else in the show? I believe both your parents have now appeared in the show. Is this right?
Yeah.
How do you persuade them to appear in a show like The Mighty Boosh?
It's the other way around with my family. They're like, oh, please let me be in it. And I'm like, all right. Okay. My dad plays Christa Berg.
Yeah, now your dad, there's Noel's father. It kind of looks like that was a role just waiting to be inhabited by him. And who do you have, who have your families in it?
My dad and mum are both in it.
They're both in it, aren't they?
Yeah, because my dad was in the last series and she said, why don't you put me in it? So I said, OK, and I put her in it, but I dressed her up as a sort of yellow aubergine type.
Right, let me ask you about the songs in The Mighty Boosh, because I love the music in The Mighty Boosh, and there's a song in like every episode, and am I right?
Yeah.
A new song in every episode?
Yeah.
OK, who writes the music? Do you do this together? Is it mainly you, Julian?
I write the music, but we both sort of write. We both write the lyrics, and I do the music most.
Never go at the melodies, then he goes away and makes
tweaks it a bit.
I can't work machines. Absolute idiot, but he's like a techno wolf. He's in there, you know, making it.
I bet you can work hair tongs.
Yeah. I designed the costume.
Personal grooming. It's very much like a domestic setup here. Yeah. Let me ask you about the music then. Let's go back to that. We have some of the songs from your show that we have put on our iPods that we play in the family, because the children are somewhat obsessed with The Mighty Boosh. And in the new series, they've already learned the Eel song from the first one, which I kind of wish they hadn't, because the lyrics aren't really particularly suitable for youngsters.
A little bit dirty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Blue Boosh.
Blue Boosh. This is from the Blue Book. OK, this is the Boosh singing the... Is it just called the Eel song? What do you call them?
Eels.
Yeah. That's a horrible character you play there.
Simple. Eels. Don't muck about with it, eels. Tell it like it is, boy.
What's his name? He's the hitcher. He's Tony...
He's the hitcher, yeah.
Is he Tony Ives? Is that a different character?
That's someone else.
OK, I'll get very confused with my
the
Boosh.
hitcher.
Let's have a look.
Eels up inside ya, finding an entrance where they can. Eels up inside ya, finding an entrance where they can. Boring through your mind, through your tummy, through your anus. Eels. 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 Staggering about on the old man's feet like one foot in the grave. Down the road, down the road. It's a mashup. Oh, a mashup. Elements of the past.
That's a fabulous performance. Would you... See, I could see you. Couldn't you see Noel as being a proper rock star, ladies and gentlemen? He's got the look down pat, you can sing as well, you have the outfits. Is that an ambition still? Is that something you'd like to shoot for?
No, I'm happy doing the music in the Boosh. We might get a Boosh band together, though.
Yeah.
We're thinking about it.
Well, I could see you actually doing... Would you do music properly? Would you like to tour as a band?
Yeah,
he can play.
I think
mean guitar.
I think you're doing that next year, maybe.
That would be fantastic.
Maybe do the festivals or something.
So, possibly you could be a rock star if you weren't in the Boosh. If you weren't in the Boosh, what do you think you would have done with your life?
Librarian.
Gardener.
Northern Gardener.
Yeah, like a Lady Chatterley's lover.
You dirty cow, get in my wheelbarrow.
There is an element of the street dweller about you.
Yeah?
The homeless gentleman. The hobo. The prince of the road.
Yeah.
Have you been mistaken for a tramp?
I have actually.
That's true, isn't it?
No.
Quite right, yeah. Paul Whitehouse said that the other day.
Today? When we were rehearsing in the church in Islington, we were basically upstairs rehearsing, and then obviously they had sort of soup kitchen in there. Yeah. And he went down and integrated himself with the track. None of them noticed.
Now, let me ask you about whether or not you guys have specific influences, because you mentioned musical things and weird things like that, but is there a kind of lineage to your comedy from anything else, or do you think it's, I mean, is it just a kind of weird melding pot of other people's things, or completely self-contained?
Well, when we met, we were both into we were both in the same sort of music and things, weren't we? And the same sort of comedy. And
yeah.
we both did stand-up when we first met, but we wanted to do
Frank Zappa, Captain Beefheart.
Yeah, but see, once again, they're not normal reference points. It's people in comedy. Normally people say, well, I like Seinfeld, or I like Steve Martin.
Pretty
You know what I mean?
funny
It's
though,
like,
aren't they?
yeah, they are very
We
funny.
do like some stand-ups. We like Steve Martin when he was a stand-up.
But were you the same kind of stand-ups? I mean, I can't
We
imagine you doing observational material.
No, we didn't do observational.
No.
We both had we were both a bit weird, but our weirdnesses kind of worked in a way that was...
We were a bit worried, actually, weren't we? We thought, like, you know,
cancel
two
each other out.
magnets repelling each other.
But our difference is it's like I'm sort of paranoid if people look at me. He's paranoid if people don't look at him.
Yeah, so it kind of works in that way. But you know, you're much more relaxed this time on the show than last time, because last time you seemed almost like you were in pain, physical pain, being
Yeah, you had
stared
a
at.
breakdown. Let's not bring that up
No,
again.
I'm not being up, but I just wondered whether, because I can't imagine, I imagine you're the sort of person who sometimes doesn't like performing.
Yeah, I don't know. I find it quite... I'm a bit schizophrenic about that. I find it difficult. I like to show off. We all do, but I have...
But not as much as me.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you about the Boosh fans, because they seem to me slightly praised, but also, at the same time, rather delightfully protective of you. Once again, I know last time we were on the show, someone told me, have a look at their website. They were all talking about the appearance of the show, and they were going about how horrible I was to you and how I'd bullied you and so on and so forth. Yeah,
You
yeah.
better watch it.
Yeah, man, I was scared that there might be 3 or 4 12-year-old goths waiting for me next time I went out.
You're going to get duffed up with some black eyeliner.
Well, how do you engage with them? You know, do you welcome that? Do you ever worry that it might get a little bit too obsessive?
No, they're cool, they're respectful, but they do give us a lot of gifts and stuff when they come and see us, and they're pretty cool. They don't like it when people... When I did the Buzzcocks, quite a lot of them came, and, you know, Simon didn't try it on.
Simon Amstel?
Yeah, because, you know, I had quite a lot of the crowd in there.
Yeah.
I think he was a little frightened.
What kind of gifts do they give you? They say they give you gifts. What kind of things would someone give the Boosh as a gift?
I get a lot of clothes and jewellery, actually, surprise, surprise.
That's nice.
What do you get? You got a weird hamper, didn't you?
Full of candles and tiger balm and stuff like
And sort
that.
of brown pasta.
Pasta. Sort of homemade pasta.
What a weird
So hold
gift.
it. You get the gifts like he's sexy, he's young, maybe want to go out and go dress him up. What's he like? Pasta. But it's nice to get anything, of course, isn't it?
Yeah. They're lovely, actually.
Let's have another look at the Boosh before we say goodbye to the fellas. This is from next week's show, and there's a new character, and you never seem to run out of new characters, the Crack Fox. Could you tell me a little about the Crack Fox before we see? Are you the Crack Fox?
Yeah.
I didn't think it could be you because your eyes look quite big.
Right. Yeah.
That's acting. He can do anything.
Can't pull anything off.
He played you one night when you were ill. No one noticed. I could do Bruce Lee.
It'd be a marvel, wouldn't that be great? I'd love to see you take over the show for a night. Let's have a look. Can you do a Bruce Lee impersonation?
Not really, but I was saying to Jim, what's funny about him is the way it's his walk more than anything. Like, shall I try it?
Yeah.
It'd be embarrassing if it didn't work. What I used to like when he did that game with the big cards. What was that game called?
Play your cards right.
Play your cards.
Higher, lower,
Like
Dolly
Alice in
Dealers.
Wonderland, there were big cards and a big teeth. Anyway, he always used to do this, look at the camera and go, let's see if he's right, and then do this sort of weird walk.
Now you know what it would look like if Amy Winehouse was hosting Play Your Cards Right.
Me and Amy are going to do that. We're bringing it back.
All right, let's have a look at the Boosh in action. This is next week's show. Does it start on BBC 3 and then it's on BBC 2?
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen.
I thought it's on BBC 3 at the moment on Thursday night.
Yeah, and it
Okay.
did all right. We got good ratings. this
Yeah,
time,
it got
so they
really
might-
big by their
might
standards.
kick it over to 2 quicker.
I think they should have it on 2 all the time. It's a great series. It really is.
I think it should be on BBC One instead of the news.
Yeah. Let's not be silly. Here we go.
It's not there.
It's all right, isn't it? That is disgusting. What is that smell?
I'm done a tummy shame.
That is well rank. What's wrong with you?
It's my diet.
What have you been eating?
Head and shoulders, toothpaste, and shit. Big pieces of shit.
That's not a balanced diet, is it? You got to sort it out.
Do you have some medicine for me? Maybe a little something from the cupboard over there? You got a key for it, maybe?
Look, I have got a key, but I'm not authorised to use it. That's Naboo's special medicine cabinet, full of magic potions. He'd go mad. Tell you what, I'll make you a cup of tea, try and find you an Alka-Seltzer, all right?
I'm gonna make you wear a little dress now at you.
Do you want to see a trick?
Yeah, all right.
Look.
It's kind of like a grown-up rent-a-bus. It's a great series. Thanks for coming on the show again. It's lovely to see you both. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Julian and Noel. Together they are the Mighty Boosh. Thank you, guys. That was great. Thank you. Can I keep it going? Yeah, of course. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Julian and Noel, the Mighty Boosh.